So let's start with Dad, who says, I am so hungry.
I am so hungry.
And Mom, I'm hungry too.
I am hungry too.
Grandma, now remember you're old, so let's have you hunch over just a little bit. Let's have you be old. Good job. And look at your daughter and say, well, when you were a little girl, I fed you pretzels.
Well, when you were a little girl, I fed you pretzels.
Grandpa, let's have you just say, pretzels.
Pretzels.
And then everybody yell, pretzels!
Pretzels!
How about if you boys over here say, well, they look like a knot and a heart.
Well, they look like a knot and a heart.
Now remember, you're happy about that. Well, they look like a knot and a heart.
Well, they look like a knot and a heart.
Good job. And how about if you girls say, they're smooth and crunchy?
They're smooth and crunchy.
And Grandma, why don't you say, they're delicious and they taste like you gotta have it?
They're delicious and they taste like you gotta have it.
Pretzels, Grandpa. Oh, pretzels. Good job. And now Mom say, well, where do you buy them?
Where do you buy them?
And Dad, you can say, and how much do they cost?
And how much do they cost?
Good job. And that's your cue. So you're going to walk on in, Miss Pretzel Bowl. Come on in. And you can walk all the way to the middle. Walk right in. There you go. Right to the middle. And look out and look out at the audience and just say, buy tasty stuffed pretzels at the Pretzel Bowl for $1.99.
Buy tasty stuff at the Pretzel Bowl for $1.99.
Very good. Okay, you got it? That's how the commercial goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the Pretzel Players. Let's hear it for them. Yay! All right, and action.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. When you were a little girl, I used to give you pretzels.
Oh, pretzels.
Pretzels!
They look like a knot and a heart.
They feel smooth and crunchy.
Taste delicious and like you gotta have it.
They taste delicious and like you gotta have it.
Oh, pretzels.
Where do you buy them at? And how much do they cost?
You buy tasty stuffed pretzels at the pretzel store, and they only cost $1.99.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Pretzel Players. Actors, take a bow. Take a bow, actors. Very good. All right, are you ready? So let's see. You guys need a chance to practice. So, Dad, you're going to start out with, I am so hungry.
I am so hungry.
Mom, I'm hungry too.
I'm hungry too.
Well, when you were a little girl, I gave you pretzels.
Well, when you were a little girl, I gave you pretzels.
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 Pretzels!
Well, they look like a knot and a heart.
Well, they look like a knot and a heart.
They feel smooth and crunchy.
They feel smooth and crunchy.
Grandma, they taste delicious and like you gotta have it.
They taste delicious like you gotta have it.
Pretzels.
Pretzels.
But where do you buy them?
But where do you buy them?
And how much do they cost?
And how much do they cost?
Good job, Dad. Come on in, mister. Buy tasty stuffed pretzels.
Buy tasty stuffed pretzels.
At the Pretzel Bowl for $1.99.
At the Pretzel Bowl for $1.99.
Very good. All right, go on over there. And action.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I'm hungry too. Well, when you were a kid, I fed you pretzels.
Pretzels.
Yay, pretzels!
Look like a knot and a heart.
They look like a knot and a heart.
They're smooth and crunchy.
They're delicious and they taste like you gotta have it.
They're delicious and they taste like you gotta have it.
Pretzels.
But where do we buy them?
And how much are they?
Buy tasty stuffed pretzels at the Pretzel Bowl for $9.99.
Say that again, only for $1.99.
Get tasty stuffed pretzels at the pretzel bowl for $1.99.
Yay! Let's hear it for them. Audience, let's hear it for the pretzel players. All right, did you all have fun? Yeah. How many of you had a good time today? How many of you think that maybe you'd like to be an actor? Okay, excellent job. And so something that we just did is we wrote out all the information we needed and we put together a script. Now, if you're an actor and somebody hands you a script, how are you going to know what words to say? What are you going to have to do? Gabby? You're going to have to read it. So how many of you feel like you could use a little bit more practice in reading? Yeah, I bet some of us could use some more practice. But guess what? You practice being a better reader, and you can be not only a great reader, but you can also grow up to be an actor, because an actor has to be a really good reader. And I think all of you guys are great readers, and you all really did a good job today. So you've learned a little bit about writing a script. You've learned about how to write a persuasive argument or a persuasive speech of some kind. To persuade or to convince somebody of something means that you find all the positive things to say about a subject, whether it's a product or a subject. That's how to persuade somebody or to convince them to do what you want them to do. You've learned about characters. You've learned how costumes help us to define our characters. Are you all wearing a costume right now? Yeah. Yes, very good. So you've all learned how to make a commercial. You've learned how to write and then read a script. You've learned about characters and how costumes help us to become those characters. And I think you all did a great job today. So once again, how many of you want to be an actor? How many of you want to be a good reader? And how many of you enjoy writing? Yeah, and a script is a great opportunity to do some really fun and creative writing. So the next time your teacher says, you know what, I would really like for you to do some creative writing, I've got a tip for you. Write a commercial. Make a commercial about something. That would be super creative writing, and I have a feeling your teacher would be really happy with that. You guys were great today. I want you to have an incredibly good day, and thanks for letting us be with you today. Let's hear it for the people around you. Great job, guys. Thank you.
For a lesson plan and a list of today's supplies, or to see this episode of Art Is online, go to kvpt.org and click on Art Is.
Support for Art Is provided by the James Irvine Foundation, expanding opportunity for the people of California.
Art Is was made possible by a grant from the Bonner Family Foundation in support of the arts and education.